What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Michelle Renee from iamMichelleRena.com, and I am so excited, honored. I know y'all hear me say that about every guest I have, but this guest is special because this is my special, y'all. This is my first special. This is the inaugural special. What that means. Let me give you a little bit of background real quick. Of course, she's a dope Black woman, given, but a special is a person that you write a letter for, or have a special connection with that's in your sorority. And it could be in any sorority organization or whatever, but we are Delta, so we're gonna keep that foremost and forefront. And she's the first person I ever had an opportunity to write a letter for of recommendation to be in our organization. So she's my first special, which makes her special. She's also like family to me, which is why it's such an honor just to see where she is and who she is, and just how God has like blessed her to be in the space that she's in. Because one thing about my family is once you're family, you're always family. We don't never get rid of you. So you stuck with us for life. So everybody, welcome to the platform, Miss Anitra Bender. How are you? Hey, Stash. Tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what your brand is.
Okay, so I am the Anitra Bender. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi, and my brand is Amazoning with Anitra Incorporated. That's a group that I created on Facebook in 2018. It started with just a few people. It grew rapidly, and it started out as couponing with Anitra. We used to do coupons and just shop around and raid the stores, clear the shelves or whatever, but it became more like a family. And now we have over 15,000 people. We call each other cousins. We're all cousins in the group. We share everything together: deals, laughs, prayers,
Loss.
babies, everything,
Yeah.
thoughts, everything. You name it, we have talked about it. There are no limits in Amazon with Anitra. So
Yeah.
that's my brand, and I am very proud of it. I love all the people in the group. They're very supportive, and Michelle is very active in the group. She she's interviewed a couple of our members, and they've all raved about how awesome she was. And I appreciate you for letting them use your platform to showcase themselves.
Listen, it's not them using mine. It's me just being honored to be able to showcase the people, because there's you said 15,000, over 15,000 people in the group. I remember when there was like 10 of us, right? When it just got started. But by
Mhm.
the end of the day, it was like 600 people. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, what are these to put me up in there? Like, what are we doing? And then before the end of the week, it was like already at a few thousand. I was like, I think I messaged you. I was like, Special, this thing taking off. What's going on here? You were like, girl, I don't know, but we just gonna let it do what it do. We're gonna let it do what it do. Because the more the merrier. That was always the thing. The more the merrier.
Mhm.
And like you said, it went from being this couponing group where we were finding deals, and this is pre COVID, pre any of that.
This is
So
2018.
yeah, so if you wanted to find the deals on Lysol, detergent, toilet paper, we was already doing that, y'all. We all had our stock, so we were not worried when COVID hit because we were already taken care of, right?
People trying to come to our house and shop.
Exactly. It was the epitome of like those extreme couponing. Like we took extreme couponing to a new level, right?
We did.
As the group grew, I remember the first event, that first year, that first event, Layla, was like a giveaway. No, it wasn't a giveaway. We were doing something for Christmas where we were going to bless families, right? But it was
Mhm.
also a giveaway. But what people didn't recognize was that at that point, you like stopped membership. Nobody could come in for that time, right? I think at that point we were sitting like right at about 5 or 6,000 people, which is a
Mhm.
lot for a Facebook group that's only been open a few months.
Exactly.
Raised, I don't know how much money. How much money did you raise for that first Christmas event?
I don't remember the first one, but I do know that we do a Mother's Day
Raffle.
raffle every year. And last year we had over $20,000.
Yes, yes, yes,
$20,000. And we gave it out in increments of 500, 1,000, and $100.
yeah.
So there were a lot of blessed moms in the
A
group.
lot, a lot. And it initially, I can remember when it first started, people were like, oh man, I didn't win and things like that. And then it
Mhm.
turned into no, just a celebration for the people who did, because it's like, you're like, look, I'm doing this random. I'm using this wheel to determine it. It's nothing. It's not me picking from a hat. It's nothing rigged, nothing like that. So whoever gets blessed, that's who was meant to be blessed.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
people recognize that, right? They recognize
Exactly.
that this blessing was meant to fall on certain people. But
And
other
people
people get
also, when they trust you, they're more, they're more giving. They don't
yeah,
mind
yeah,
participating, even if they don't win. They
yeah,
know it's fair,
yeah.
and they know that, I'm not trying to let my friends or the admins win, or myself or my mom. It's totally fair. So the more people can trust you, especially with money. People don't trust people with money. You
Absolutely
can't,
not.
especially $20,000.
Right,
Why? Who does that?
right.
But they trust it, and that's something that I really admire, that I've gained the trust of all those people for the most part. And
But you
they,
know why that is, though, right?
why,
Because you
girl?
do right by people.
Well, yeah,
Every
that,
ever since the very beginning, like if you said you were going to do something, you did it.
yeah, I try to
And
see
usually you didn't
whatever
just
they
do it,
say.
you went above and beyond, or took from your own pocket, or your mom came out of her pocket and did something, because you was
Mhm.
like, yeah, we want to do it this way, but we decided to put a little sauce on it. So we're gonna make sure it goes like this. That's always been this giver's nature of who you are. Like, how did you even know that this is your gift? Because I truly believe this is a gift.
Well, I didn't know, and I don't know if this is it. I got my hands in a lot of different things. So my thing is, it makes me feel good when other people feel good, and I always feel good. I'm not ashamed, or I'm not boasting. I'm as humble as I can be when I say this. I'm always happy. I'm always in a good space, and I thank God for that. So I want to share that joy with other people and let them know that, even though you may have a bad day or a bad week or hell, a bad year, it's okay. 2020 was crazy. It was
Yes, it was.
crazy. But 2021 came. We have almost all of us have gained all this money from the government. It has placed many people in places that they would never, ever be.
Yeah.
It has afforded people to buy things and afford things that they probably couldn't get, or it would take them a while to get. Children are at home more with the school guidelines. I know my son is still virtual, so he's gained a lot of extra time with his dad, because my husband's been at home over a year as well with our son. So it's just afforded a lot of opportunities. Families have come closer. So 2020 was bad, so to speak, but 2021, it showed that, some of us needed to slow down. Some of us needed
Oh
a
yeah.
break. Some of us needed to just stop and say, look, I need to spend more time with my family. I need to do this. I need to do that. And we appreciate it more. I know I appreciate it, because when the world opens back up, can't nobody invite me somewhere and I don't go. I got my outfits laid out. I'm ready to go.
Oh, if you can
I'm
see the
ready.
packages behind me of stuff just waiting to be opened, to be put on, baby, I'm ready. And I was never a person that really went a lot of places. But I told the girls, I said, if we haven't learned anything, we've learned that time is precious.
Mhm.
You are not guaranteed any more than what you got. And
Yep.
you have to enjoy life and live it while you're here.
That's right.
Honor that space that you're in to be able to go and do those things, because otherwise, you may not have another opportunity. So I'm
Exactly.
grateful for that. You are now, so started as couponing. You've always been a couponer. You've always been able to find deals. Like, that's just the nature of you. As long as I've known you, that's who you've been, right?
Mm-hmm.
You took it, you've taught other people, you taught couponing classes. You've never been selfish with your gift. You've never been selfish with your knowledge. Most people will say, well, you know what? I'm gonna go and get mine first, then I'm gonna do this. You be like, hey, everybody, I'm going over here. Meet me there, beat me there. It don't matter. We're gonna still
Exactly.
get it. We're gonna
Exactly.
still get it.
I might put you some to the side and hide it under a shelf, but I'm gonna get mine.
Yes, yes. But now you've grown into this different space of saying, okay, we started with couponing, we went to Amazon codes. Now I want to highlight what you got going on. Y'all got businesses. We doing pop-up shops. You are now on pop-up number what?
Number 4.
Number 4. Pop-up shop number 4 in a
And
group that's only been going for 3 years.
this one is going to be, so the last one was at a big state of the art building, But this next one is going to be at one of the newest buildings in Jackson. It's at the Coliseum Fairgrounds. It's 66,000 square feet. So my thing is not, you know, we trying to be big, bad, and bougie, but I want to introduce people to places that they probably will never go. The convention center downtown, man, that place has been there for years. Well, not too many years, not 10, but
It's been there for a while. It's
it's
been there for
been
10 years because I had a friend who got married there. Well,
okay.
had a reception in it. It's been there for a while.
Okay. Well, a lot of people had stated they'd never been in there. They
Yeah.
never seen the floor of that building. So that's my thing. I want
Yeah.
people to experience, not just the pop-up shop, but the whole experience of different venues and places that we as a culture don't really frequently visit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We may
Absolutely.
go to the Coliseum for concerts, but have we been in the trademark? I've only been in the trademark twice. My mom did a bridal expo, and then I went to Mistletoe one year. But other than that, I had never stepped foot into the trademark.
Right. That's amazing. I love that it's always for you, it's always something bigger than what people think on the surface. They see it and they think, oh, she's doing this, she's gonna make all this different stuff. A lot of the things that you've done, especially in the I hope in the end it's not that you're not getting paid or doing anything, because you still are doing a lot of work if you're doing it for free. That's insane. And we'll have a whole nother conversation at a different time about that, because But everything that you did in the beginning, none of it was anything that you received any kind of compensation for.
Right.
Even with the Amazon codes, because people know, if you're familiar with Amazon, you can become an affiliate, you can share links, and you get a percentage of things that are
Right.
sold and bought through your link, right? And that was never how you presented the group, because it wasn't what you were doing. You were like,
Right.
no, I'm
And I'm
just
not
sharing the
even,
deals I got.
I was never an affiliate. I would post
Right.
codes, but they were other people's codes, so they got paid off of it when we bought. Because I bought too, but I was never an affiliate. I never signed up. Well, I did sign up, but I couldn't understand it. So I'm like, you
Right.
know what? Y'all just keep posting the codes, and I'll keep posting my card information, and that's how we
Right.
did it, and it worked for us, and everybody was winning, and we
Right.
still win. Sometimes the group is not. Um, we don't post as many codes as we used to in the group, but our minds broadened, and we realized that we're in a group for couponing or whatever, Amazon and codes, but it's so much more. People have gained jobs. Girl, I got to tell you this story.
Please.
So let's see, she's not even a year yet. So last year or year before last, I can't remember, one of the members inboxed me and told me that she and her husband were trying to conceive a baby. This is my most this is the best part of the group. I'm
I
sorry.
remember this.
Everything
I
been
can't, yes.
this is the best part. We got a baby. So
Yes.
she was like, me and my husband have had a hard time conceiving, and I'm gonna try in vitro fertilization. She was like, it costs so much money. I'd heard of it before, but I didn't know how it cost, process, procedure, whatever. But some place in New York was giving a free um in vitro fertilization process to a mom and a husband. And she needed votes to win.
Mhm.
Well, at that time, I don't think we had 15,000 people. We probably had 11, 12, 13, and we could have over 15,000 people, but I just don't want to open it up right now. We're good where we are. Our
And
cousins are good.
happy and peaceful.
We're happy and peaceful. Exactly.
Mhm.
So I posted it in the group, and people voted, 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 and she won.
Mhm.
We got a whole baby.
We got a baby. We got an
Name,
Amazon with Anitra baby.
her middle name is Renee, like ours. Yes.
Yes. Listen, I remember that story, and that's just one of so many stories. Like, you could tell a story a day for the next few years about people that have been helped,
Exactly.
from winning contests, to blowing people out the water when it comes to like being voted for. That's big. To supporting different initiatives and things of that nature. But the AWA baby is by far one of my favorite stories, because were able to participate in something that changed this family's life, that
Exactly.
gave this family life. And that's
Hmm.
powerful.
I know. I love
That
it.
is
I
powerful.
love
I
it. Every
think
time
that's
I call
amazing.
her, I'm like in tears, like this is our baby.
Yes, yes, yes. The thing that I love the most is that you do so much for your community, for the city of Jackson, for those surrounding areas. When people are in need, they know that they can come to Amazoning with Anitra. They know that they can come to Anitra Bender, period.
Mhm.
And if she can do something, she's gonna do something. If you can make something happen, you're gonna try your best. That's with everything. If you have an abundance of something, then your group has an abundance of it. And
Right.
it's as simple as saying, hey, look, you got 1 hour. I'm gonna be at Target on 55. I'm gonna be at this place. Get there, empty my truck, and I'm out of there. I am not saving this for anything else. Y'all come get it right now. Or you say, you know what? I loved at the beginning of the pandemic, essential workers. And you saw that you were like, there was a need, and you made sure they had. Then next came teachers, and you gave out gift cards and different things for the teachers. Or was it the seafood pans? I think it was
Seafood
seafood.
shack. It was seafood
Yes.
shack. She gave away shrimp, corn, and potatoes to the teachers. It was
Yes.
awesome. It was awesome.
Yes.
We thank her so
Listen, when
much.
I tell you I get
She
sad because I'm not close.
You too far away.
I am. But I think that's so amazing because you don't forget about anybody. And sometimes, I'm very proud of the group because before I can even start an initiative and say, hey, we need to be honoring her too for doing this, somebody is like, hey, we love Anitra. This is just gonna be a little love thing. And folks start dinging your cash out. Or people say, you know what, and that's a beautiful gift. It's an unexpected gift, but it's
Mhm.
nice to know that people care about you in the same way that you care about them.
Exactly. Exactly.
You have not had a what I call an easy life, in that even though you're happy all the time, you haven't been without your own experiences. And you've been very open and talking about like job loss, issues with home as far as vehicles or things like that. And
Health
you
issues
share
with
it.
my husband.
Health issues, you share the victories as much as you share the trials, and you remind people that you're human, but that you can get to a place of overcoming if you just don't give up.
That's right.
Don't give up. Don't quit. What is it about you? Like, where did you get that from? Because it's deeper than just telling yourself that. Where did you get that from?
I don't know. Honestly, the way I think about it is when you stress is a killer. So I
Mm,
try not to stress about anything. I don't care what it is. It can be
mhm.
work, it can be home, it can be just the group, whatever. I try not to stress about anything because if I die tomorrow, the world will go on without me. And that I'm not ready for that yet. I got too much more to do. So
Yeah,
I try to just every day is a new day. Every day is a new chance to start over. And that's what I do.
absolutely. Absolutely. One of the other things that people know that you love is you love your alma mater. You love Jackson State University.
I love.
Talk about some of the things that you've even been pleasured to do with your group in support of Jackson State and what they have going on. Because you are an alumni JSET,
Hey.
and that's a major part of your experience there and what you're still able to do as far as giving back.
So, yes, I am an alumni JSET, and right now we have a fundraiser going on for the current Princeton JSETs. Of course, they're going to Miami in September. So we just want to shower them with blessings. We want them to look good in Miami because it's not every day we have a game in Miami.
Exactly. And
So,
I will be there. I will be there.
I will be so
Yes,
so,
yes.
I just, regardless of what it is, the band, my brother's a band director, and a lot of his kids from Skyline High School in Dallas, Texas, are in the boom. So since he's not here, those are my babies. So,
Mhm.
in any way that I can support them, because supporting them means that he's supporting them. A lot of them don't have family here, of course. So, they may inbox me. They may need Lysol. They may need this. They need that for before the game or whatever. It's nothing for me to go to 1400 J. Lynch Street and drop it off. I'm good with that because those are my babies. let's see, the deltas. I'm not as active on the campus with the online the on campus stores, but they know if they need me to post something, if they need me to find something for them, that I'm here for that. And a lot of people utilize me for those instances. Can you post this for me? I need this, I need that. I just got like 3 inboxes while I'm talking to you. Somebody needs something. So that's just the nature of it. It's just like, I mean, it's no thought to it. It's not work. I don't consider it as work. It's so easy. People are always like, where do you get your energy? How do you do this? How do you do work, home, us, the group,
Because we
that
alive. We alive.
girl, day by day, day by day.
Listen, I can remember the early times when you be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to shut this group down because y'all just doing too much. And everybody like, please, no, no, please don't do it.
Girl,
Begging,
girl, I
begging,
got time today though. I got time.
real life. In all truthfulness, I have to ask you, do you get tired? Like, does it ever come a time where you're like, you know what? I need to back away just for a little moment? Because you're the self-care queen too. You're gonna take care of your needs.
Take care of myself. Yes.
Do you ever get tired?
Mm-mm. I can't say that I
Wow.
do.
Friend, I'm
Mm-mm.
a little jealous because I be tired all the time.
Really?
And
I
it,
can I've probably been tired maybe 4 times in my entire life.
but you know what? My aunt's nickname for you is what?
Rabbit.
Because you always got you like an energizer bunny. Always had the energy, always full of life. Literally, you have lived up to that nickname as long as I've known you and beyond. I was like, she really is a rabbit. Like she does not stop
Well,
going.
let me tell you why she calls me that.
Also
Okay.
because you don't eat meat.
Right. Because I love salad.
Yes, yes, yes. Listen, that's one of the other things I love about you. You know how to find some good food, baby.
Girl, I am a
Listen,
food whore. I love food.
like I'm
Love
like,
food.
I look at some of the stuff you post. I was like, where were all these places when I was living there? Because I didn't
Girl.
see none of this.
Well, my son loves to eat too, so he'll find different places and like, Mama, can we try this one? Yeah, we can go wherever the food is, baby.
Yes,
Wherever.
yes.
Hmm.
I absolutely love that. Let's talk about Anitra the mommy for a second. You have your one and only son who is your pride and joy, who I can remember, who it does not feel like he's about to enter high school. That's really blowing my mind because it's going, hold
Mine
on
too.
now, when
Mine
all
too.
these years pass, because I still got the picture sitting up here of him as a baby with the little Christmas hat on. I'm going, when did this baby grow up? Let's talk about you as a mom because I know that that's what pulls on your heartstrings.
It does. That's my baby. Everything got to stop. If he needs me to stop, everything got to go. If
How does
if
he
it
feel about his mom, the philanthropist? Because that's what you are, the humanitarian.
well, every time we go somewhere before we get out, especially if it's a big event or something, Mom, how many times are we gonna have to stop and talk to people? I'm like, don't you worry about that. He's
Yeah.
he's at the point where, golly, everybody's pulling on you. Everybody wants to talk to you, like at the pop up. He was like, Mom, I want to show you something. So we started walking and we stopped maybe 5 or 6 times because people want to take pictures, talking. I love greeting my vendors. I don't ever want anybody to think that I don't have time for them. So I'm
Yeah.
going to stop. And when we got home, he said, Dad, I asked Mama to come here. And do you know we stopped about 6 times? So that lets me know it was on his mind.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
try to do better. I try to put my phone down a little bit more sometimes, but he knows that mommy's hustle is how we make it.
Yeah.
So he understands and he respects that. And he loves the fact that mommy is a go getter. And,
Yeah.
he gets what he needs, what he wants, and what he doesn't need. So he
Yeah.
gets it. Mhm.
And mommy is making some really big, hard to fill shoes for whatever woman comes into this young man's life.
Yes, that's mommy.
Because listen, mommy is making it hard, but I gotta brag on him for a moment. Because he's extremely intelligent. Of course, he's handsome. He's a handsome guy,
Thank
but he's
you.
super intelligent. Um, with aspirations that exceed what so many young men desire right now. And I love that about him because you have poured into him, you have loved on him, and you have provided him with such a strong foundation to go on and do great things. So I know that just as proud as you are of him, he's equally proud of you for who you are and the way you operate. So I think that's amazing. Let's talk about real quick, Anitra, the wife.
Ooh, he's blessed. How about that?
Absolutely. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. How does he feel about just everything that's happening? Like, I know when this all started, he probably didn't think it was gonna grow in this way. So how is his transition with Amazon and Anitra, with Anitra being this little thing to now this huge big deal?
Well, at first he was like, nobody, all these people. Because my husband,
I don't like all these people.
yeah, he's to himself. You know,
Yeah.
he's not, if he doesn't really know you, he's not going to really open up to you. But he's a big, funny teddy bear. He really is. And the people that really know him will agree with me that he is funny. He is very funny. He's a jokester. He should have been a comedian. But he'll go somewhere, like he went to Primo's one morning to pick up breakfast that I ordered over the phone. I always tell them my name is Sam, because when I say Anitra, they say, huh? Or how you spell it? So I just say Sam, keep it simple.
Yeah.
So when he got there, he said he was there to pick up the order for Sam, and he said the lady said, "Are you Anitra's husband?" and gave him the order free. And he feels like some type of Jew liberty. So he said,
Jew
but
liberty, I love it. He said that too. He said it just like that. If you don't know what a Jew liberty is, they call them Jacktown Jews. It's J-U. Listen, I love it. He said it too.
he never stops me from doing anything that I want to do. He's always supportive. He's always there. You know, he may not be in the pictures or on the live videos because that's just not my husband.
Yeah.
But he's always there. He comes to every event. Little Sam may not come. He might be with Granny sometimes. But Big Sam, he's always there.
That's amazing. And I think doing what you're doing and what you desire to do, it requires, if you're going to have a mate, they got to be supportive. They got to be down the ride to the very end. Like, that's important. I think that's amazing. So you just mentioned your mom. So we got to talk about Anitra, the daughter. Yeah. Because you are your mom's pride and joy too. You and your brother. Yeah. And that's your gal. You her gal. Talk about, how this has affected her, because you did something. Girl, you had me in tears for Christmas as it relates to.
Don't start. Please don't make me miss
baby, I cried. Do you hear me? And I'm a cry baby. I will cry, but I was just, it was one of those things where it's like, your mom, you're just like your mom. Yeah. Your mom's a giver. She's a person who dotes over people and who takes care of people. And when she does things, she always does it with excellence. That's just who she is. So you got this very honestly. To see you honor her in the way that you have throughout this journey has been so beautiful. But Christmas 2020 took the cake. Tell everybody a little bit about it.
Girl, mama needed a car. She called me one day. Girl, well, no, she inboxed me. My truck has let me down. I'm like, oh Lord. First thing I thought was my daddy catching it over there. Yeah. Because mama is something else, but she's sweet as pie. And so I was like, well, mama, we'll find you something else or whatever. So she was talking about going to get a car and paying a car note and all that. And I'm like, you can't do that. So with that first pop-up shop from November, that's what I did with the proceeds. I bought mama a car for Christmas.
Yes. And she just, oh my gosh. The way her face lit up when she saw it, it was something that you can't make up the reaction, right? Like, I sat there and I watched the video several times. I was just like, oh my God, like, this is a real thing and people are able to do this. And it goes to show that you don't have to be rich. You don't. And you don't have to be famous to show people that you appreciate them, to love on people, to do big things. You don't have to be Oprah to behave like Oprah, because I always refer to you like that. You get a deal, you get a deal, you get a deal. That's always been who you are, and I think that's truly amazing. And I'm just like, I always be like, look at my girl. That's my girl. I'm proud of you. That's my girl. I love you, girl. That's my girl. Like, my heart just beams because it's so much bigger than, even if we didn't have a connection in Delta whatsoever, I would still feel the same way. because of who you are just as a person. So it's so amazing to see you be able to show so many other people, as well as be able to share your gift with so many other people, because your gift keeps on just like multiplying,
It does.
multiplying, and
It does. I'm
it's
so
getting bigger and bigger.
thankful.
Tell everybody when that next pop-up shop is and what more is going to come from Amazoning with Anitra.
Okay, so the next pop-up shop will be at the Mississippi Trademark Center at the Jackson Coliseum Fairgrounds. It is June 12th, 2021 from 2 to 6 p.m. And next is something that I have up my sleeve for the vendors. I'm so thankful for
Nice.
them because without them, we wouldn't have these pop-up shops. So I want to do
Absolutely.
something to show them my appreciation to them.
Absolutely. And when she shows appreciation, she show appreciation, y'all. Like, um, really sweet and cute and thoughtful piece. There hasn't been a uh, Founders Day or a Delta anniversary, my anniversary, that you haven't gifted me with something. Never expecting it. And it's like, if it don't come, I'm not hurt or mad or anything, but you don't let the day go by without letting me know thank you. Or, and I said, Anisha, you know, you don't have to keep thanking me. Like, you're good. We're
Girl,
good.
yeah, what you talking about?
But here's the thing. It's like, I look at it and I'm like, I told you way back then, I said, now you're a reflection of me. So what you become as a Delta is like, people gonna say, well, who brought her in? Baby, when I tell you, I'm proud to say it was me. I
It was
did
you.
that. Like, because it's so much bigger than just, you know, wearing the letters. People rarely see me wear them ever. But I carry them here in my heart. I love the fact that we have a sisterhood that speaks volumes, and to see you display for everybody what we display to one another is so big. You don't have to be a member of the organization, because that was one of the things when it first started, when the group first started. It was like, well, do I have to be? No, baby, you just be you, and we're gonna be us, but you're gonna be you, and we got
Exactly.
you. You're good. Now don't go over there buying our stuff. We don't play that. We don't play that. But you be you and I'll be me, and we'll be able to like be in this place and honor one another. And you have, like, I can't sing your praises enough, because I'm so proud of you, and everything people see as far as the humble spirit, the kind heart, the genuine giving nature, the praying woman, um everything about who you are is just who you've always been. Even as a teenager, it's who you've
Right.
always been. And God is going to continue to bless you because of you operating in the gift that he's giving you
Thank
and
you.
making good with them.
Amen.
So proud of you. Is
Thank
there
you.
anything else you want the people to know about who you are, your brand? You're always open for donations and things of that nature. So tell them how they can reach out to you. Is there an email or something associated? We know currently the group is not accepting anyone else, because we're getting close to Mother's Day. So we're not accepting nobody else right now.
You're so crazy.
For real. But how can people reach out to you?
My email address is Anitra, Anitra, the letter R for Renee, Bender, Bender @gmail.com. I can be reached on Facebook. My page is public, so anything I post is public information.
Absolutely. Y'all need to pay attention, because a lot of the things that she does share in Amazoning with Anitra, she will put on her personal page, for the public to see, for the public to share. So you still have an opportunity to dig in on deals and different things like that. Um, she's just a giving person. What's one word that affirms who you are, who Anitra Renee Bender is?
Mm, I'm well rounded
Yes. Tell us why you chose well rounded.
because I can do any and everything. I mean, I adjust to situations, to people, to circumstances. I mean, it just if your attitude is what it needs to be, then people will trust you. They will do basically whatever you need them to do. And when people trust you, what else can you ask for? You just got to remain that person that they trust and not flip on them so they
That's
can
right.
continue putting their trust in you.
That's right. That's right. I couldn't agree more. Y'all, make sure you go and follow. Make sure that you're ready to go and shop at this pop-up shop in June. We gonna connect because I'm gonna figure out a way for us to do a virtual one for the people who don't live in Mississippi anymore. And for the thousands of people around the country, because she got Amazon with Anitra people all the way in Cali, people all the way in different countries.
Everywhere.
So we're gonna make a way to make it happen. It's coming soon. But again, I'm proud of you. Y'all go support this dope Black woman. And when you see dope Black women doing what they're doing and letting their light shine, fan that flame, baby, so it can get bigger. Don't try to put it out. Don't try to dim the light. That light is shining for you and for everybody else. All right. Thank you. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and whatever you do, by all means, protect your energy and protect your peace. Be blessed. I love you.